Well, hello there. Welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. You chose it by showing me that you want to see more of it. In the end, it had 47 views. Not much, you might say, but it shows which way this was going to go. 47 views is 47 views, maybe even 50 by the time of this. I don't know. After this, in a close second, but with 17 views, was MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. I do have to play that a little bit more to understand the dynamics, but I'll play that once I finish Deadlock. The one I thought which might actually do better would be Terminator Dark Fate, which I thought was a bit weird. But hey, I'm just happy to start doing this. There's going to be a few other things going on at the same time. I'm hoping to do a few more streams now that I'm more into what I'm doing at work now, so hopefully things are not going to screw around as much. I'm hoping that everything works. And I'm hoping the audio has sorted itself out. It's not going to be too loud. So yeah, I'm hoping everything's going to be alright. Right. Where were we? We had just survived 2 missions. We have delivered the Battlestar Athena. And apparently I don't have any control over anything except for clicking on that. Alright, we need to repair the Battlefleet Daedalus at Anchorage for 5 Tillium. And apparently we need to jump to... where do we have to jump to? Daedalus Alpha to Caprica. That's going to take 80 Tillium. This is how good this game is. I love it. But there are more Battlestars and cruisers, corvettes and stuff we can build, but this is still the early days. So we jump, still can't click on anything. These are all the houses of the Landsrad. I suppose similar, same as in Dune, but this is more of... I really have to go back and watch Battlestar Galactica again. I think they're the core, if I remember rightly. Can't build ships, I've got to return. So the Cylons have just jumped in. Cylon fleet. We got the Tartarus, Perseus and Lance are all ready to fight. 3 transmission fleet proceed. We've lost the Athena, the Artemis Battlestar. No. Yes. Because the Mercury is what the Galactica is. No, that's what the Pegasus is. The Mercury. I have to really remember everything. Right, so we're on Tartarus. They lost to the back. Which way are they coming in? That. If I fail a mission, I fail a mission. Simple as. So that is Perseus, Lancer. I want to kind of step them up. Everything I think is ready to go. Jump them in.
Prepare to jump in 3, 2, 1. Sir, Caprica Terminal has been locked down and local forces are en route to our position. Readings indicate there's definitely a bogus transmitter in the area.
Civilian lives are of value. Their property is not. Find and destroy any relay hijacked by the Cylons.
You heard her, Commander. Go blow up somebody's satellite.
Oh, with that I can do quite easily. Oh, never mind. So, what have we got to do? Gotta take a... What's that? Oh, this... Is that friendly?
Yes, sir.
We got 2 friendly adamants.
Understood.
Right, so we got... So we've got 2 friendly adamants around the other side of Caprica Terminal. These guys, though... but not in the optimal. We're leaving them at the same elevation, but they're going in a fight. You destroy the silo. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Let's fire a missile. I'm going to keep some back. So, the adamants, if I remember rightly,
On it, Commander.
are side-facing weapon systems. They have vipers. It looks like everything's back, really. Okay, I think really we can't really do much. They lost. I suppose I could launch
Yes, sir.
their Vipers. Vipers clear launch. Oh man, I think the Lancer took a hit there from the missiles. I thought I put them at different elevations so they didn't get hit.
So say we all.
Well, that's what I thought anyway. I thought you were like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. Lancer. Focus fire on that. Versus focus fire on that. Tartarus. All of you focus fire. Vipers.
Squadron target is confirmed.
I'm hoping this is not going to be too bad. Right. Alright.
The satellite is destroyed. We can leave Helios Alpha, correct?
Not quite yet, Admiral. Idris data is still compromised. I've got another candidate for the source of the interference, however.
Please tell me that. Okay, so Artemis. Both of you turn that way. I want you to carry on that way, but I want you to go lower elevation. You guys.
On it, Commander.
Like Vipers. I want you to defend the Tartarus. And you can go and defend that Adam. So we're all on the same side. The Adamants. Actually, if you guys are going to turn, I don't want you guys turning fully. I want you to kind of go around like that and a little bit of rotation. Right, so move around this way, we should start turning. Okay, Cylons, coming in.
Sir, new Dratus contacts. Terminal broadcast isn't expecting any arrivals, so we have to assume the jumpers are hostile.
They always are, especially in this war. Alright, okay, Cylons are jumping in from our starboard. So we send this adamant, keeps going over towards that satellite. The other adamant then turns around, meets up with our force. Maybe the Vipers go off. Is that another contact? That might be another contact right there. We've got at least 4 contacts here. Alright, so you start turning. I want you to fire off a guided missile on that. You adamant, you start turning. I cancel focus fire on that. No more use on that, so you 3, I want to start turning around, lower a little bit of elevation. We haven't got eyes on, so we don't actually know what these enemies are. Vipers, can you go? And I don't think you got Vipers.
Understood.
Launch your Vipers. I think Bayless. No, you just got the. You haven't got the Raptors. So. Alright. Okay, so satellite
Interference
down.
is still in place, and it seems to be getting stronger. Commander, I have identified 2 more satellites showing potential interference.
2 more. Okay. You. You 2 Vipers. Set off towards that. We need the adamants to about face and boost your thrusters. You can't really do much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So I need to go around there, you get to go around there. We still don't know what these contacts are. You're still going in to defend ships. There's not really much I can do until we find out what these 3 are. There's no others, is there? Well, I've got 4. There's one on the far side of the station, so yeah. Till I have eyes on what we've got.
IFF confirms
Here we
unit
go.
is hostile.
We have
Missiles
missiles incoming. Are they going to hit in time? Yes, they are. Right. Bring about. Up. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying. Turn around that way. Fire your missiles at that. On that nemesis. You, I want to focus fire on. Not on that. Talon. Right there. And you're going to be. So. You two focus fire on that nemesis. Vipers. I want you to go after the prototype
Understood.
Raider squadrons. 2. Two on 2. Right, that one's. Right, you're going to be going down. Yeah, keep boosting your engines so you get there. So I need you to turn that way. If I remember rightly, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. No, on a serious note, that is. I wish this would go a little bit quicker. Guided missile on. Well, I got the Vipers going in with that one. So if I set guided missile off on this one, focus fire on. Okay, we're focusing fire on that. I think everybody's got their targets, so.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
Yep, we know. Right, so you're going to be going underneath us, so we need to. One. Turn around like that, keep. Around like that. I need you to
Understood.
turn around. Focus fire on that nemesis. Everybody seems to be okay for now. Adamant. That way, you got that. Focus fire on a Talon right there. We have the Q and E actually spin the camera. Interesting. The Viper squadron is still going in. I don't think anybody's really injured that bad yet. Right, so you're down. The Manticores have now basically start focusing down
No
the
go,
tower.
sir. Navigation data is still compromised. They must have control of the entire Aegis system by now.
Not to mention, we've destroyed more Caprican infrastructure in the last few minutes than the entire Cylon fleet could on a good day.
We've wasted enough time. Commander, remove the Cylon threat from Caprica Terminal before any more lives are put at risk.
Will do, Admiral. Right, I need you to basically come to an all stop. Focus fire on the tower. You three Manticores are literally going to be attacking this Talon. Nobody's going to hit, from what I can tell. Alright, that Viper's select target on
Yes,
that
sir.
radar prototype squadron. I need you to right there. Vipers. Right, you're still
Yes,
going
sir.
after that. And you two
Squadron
are still
target is
fighting there.
confirmed.
Nobody's got their missiles yet, have they? No. The Adamants had their missiles yet back? No. Oh, you do. So if I set. So you're going to be coming around this way, aren't you?
Understood.
This is going to be a 2v2 here, so. Or 1v2. Right, as soon as we clear out this side, Vipers are going to be clear to engage. I'm going to send them over and they're going to be going after to help the other Adam. Actually, at Manticore. That is Tartarus. Do a 180 left. That's when we target. You're going to focus fire on that Talon. But he is up above you. So
So say we all.
the other Nemesis is dead. We've just got Raiders here, which are going to die anyway. So. giving these guys a bit of a broadside right now. Yeah. Right. No, actually, no.
So say we all.
Lower you down that way. Okay. Your two Vipers are fighting there. Is there any more raiders around here? If not, my Vipers, looks like we're all focusing on that Talon. Wait. Go forward. So we've got these Vipers going after this Raider squadron here, hopefully. Yeah, okay, those two are fighting off that Raider. So we've got a Nemesis that's kind of... I haven't got any anti-hacking systems, sure. Okay, so this Adamant is alone by itself. She is able to fight. So she's up that way, so bring around. Actually, bring around like that. We'll start bringing her weapons to bear on this Nemesis. The Nemesis is taking absolute battering from this Adamant. Our firewall is down. So hopefully, was missiles being
Manticore is
launched.
taking damage.
Yeah, I know. 21. Alright, Adamant, I need you to turn around. Like that. You two Manticores. Armory is okay. So that was Perseus and Lancer. I hate it when it does that.
So say we all.
They have got some damage, so when they both turn off, does anybody have actually any missiles to fire? Looks like Perseus and Lancer. Okay, so you got 21 left. That could hit the station, which I don't really want. Raiders are still up, they're down to 32 hull. You are 2 away from... Tartarus has got a missile, so we launch that at that Talon. Should the Vipers are going to go in for another run. Okay, Vipers are engaging. Bring your weapons to bear.
Yes, Commander.
No, your 3 turns until you can fire missiles again. There is a Nemesis over here, but what I might do is once these guys get a little bit more free and clear. 1. Vipers are still engaging the Raiders, which are going to die, which is good. Exactly what we need. Vipers are going to still be engaging. This thing's got missiles coming in everywhere. If there's any real way to repair the arm on this yet. Alright, that's from another Talon. Alright, that way. Right, you got a missile. Launch it at that Talon. You're just going to be flying straight down the middle. Fire on the Talon. You.
Squadron target is confirmed.
You guys go after them. Where is... Right, Tartarus is there.
Yes, Commander.
And you're still focusing down that target. Right, Lancer and Perseus are going to turn around.
On it, Commander.
Focus fire on the Talon. I think everything's set now. Right. So Talon is turning, but she's taking a battery. One turn until your missiles come to bear. Let's keep going
Commander.
around that way. Round. Right, you. I'm gonna get you starting to head off the Talon. The Vipers are still on this thing. This thing's gonna die soon. Actually, you. Perseus and Lancer are going to set off after that Nemesis. We need to go over that way. Actually.
So say we all.
Vipers are still engaged. I don't think anybody's got missiles, so... Then a Nemesis just fired a missile, so... Yep, it did. Alright. Well, there's that Talon, dead.
So say we all.
Alright, Adamants. Turn tail. Tartarus.
Yes, Commander.
Go. All Vipers.
Understood. Yes, sir.
We set course. After the Nemesis. You took a bit of a beating, but you are finding the way. Ooh. See how close that ship is? They slap each other and they are ended. You focus fire on... Can you? Oh, you've got a missile, don't you? Right, that guided missile. You've got one as well.
Missiles on their way.
1, 2. Let's see if those missiles can miss or hit. Ooh, it's going straight off the Daedalus.
Daedalus is taking damage.
But the right missiles coming straight in. 2 squadrons of Vipers are already coming in. And now we are focusing fire on these. On this, so that's 1 squadron of Vipers coming in. Booster thrusters, I think, are going to be the best option here, just to try and get some
On it, Commander.
Right, so put you over here. So we do have missiles coming in all over the place.
Understood.
Let's boost everybody thrusters so we can actually maybe get back there in time.
Understood.
So,
Understood.
should be everybody boosting their engines just to try and get back and take out this manticore. Yep. Okay. I mean, Daedalus is defending itself. I think everybody just needs to keep coming. Let's make sure nobody's going to walk into each other. Anybody got missiles? Right, you still got missiles. Lancer, Perseus, Tartarus. Hey, no, okay, I think we're okay. Let's just keep everybody moving. Here come the missiles. Slap range. There. Right, Perseus. No need to boost thrusters now.
Yes, Commander.
Come on up. I think the others are still going to keep coming. They're not going to be in range, so... More missiles coming in from the Vipers this time. Nope, the Daedalus.
Admiral Kane, Caprican and Quorum representatives are on the line. They want to know about Colonial Fleet's involvement at Caprica Terminal.
Divert the calls to my office, Lieutenant. And get us out of Helios Alpha, Commander, before I am forced to ground the Daedalus for good.
Yeah, please don't. Wait, I don't know why it's saying enemy ships destroyed 0. That's weird. Ah, okay, so the Tartarus really didn't kill anything. We got Perseus that actually killed 1. Lancer killed 1. The 2 other Adamants killed 1. Well, one of them killed 1 did not. And now this is the fun. I love doing this. Yeah, one of the missiles. Ooh, 3 of the missiles actually hit. Oops.
That's right, crackers, that's right.
That is why I love this game. It's just that little replay system is actually quite cool. Right, let's move on. Looks like we've got some promotions to the Ursus and Lancer, so good.
Commander, before we go venturing into the cold unknown, might I suggest we update our fleet a little?
Yes, I think we should.
I can draw up all the plans you want, but you will still need the cooperation of the colonies to turn raw materials and blueprints into a living, breathing crew aboard an operational ship. Luckily for you, Lucinda Kane is persuasive. Her recent display of force has provided us the requisitioning power needed for my Adamant-class frigates. We may as well be well defended, whatever it is you're dragging us into.
Ooh. The Adamant frigate. 625 requisition points. FTL cooldown 3 turns. Light turret broadside. So she's more of a, as you saw there, she's more of a broadside ship. You have to turn her side on and then, or take her down the middle of 2 ships and then basically let loose. So that's done. That's another ship. Oh, we got the Berserk. Though the Adamant's higher fleet point value, once it is built, you may need to reconfigure your fleets to accommodate it. So, did I ever get the Berserk carrier? So I've got 788 Tillium. The Berserk is a cool ship, I like it. Carries a fast and effective force multiplier. The carrier is not designed to survive prolonged engagements by itself. So on a Battlestar strike route, it can provide powerful complementary firepower and squadron support. Now this is what I need. So we're going to build one of you, and we're going to build that costs 180, that costs 155. So yeah. Alright. Point cap of every fleet is displayed in the fleet's tab at the strategy index. Daedalus itself does not add any points to a fleet's point value, but it must be defended at all costs. So we've got fleet group Daedalus right here at Cap. The silent presence will continue to grow here in Kilo Alpha. Is your decision how best to protect Daedalus and grow colonial fleet. So as we go along, we build up fleets. Different combinations of fleets. We can have a hit and run fleet, we can have a larger fleet, but most of them will have different ships. Now I am building Daedalus. We need to repair for 9 Tillium. There we go. And let's jump. Actually, do we need? No. So I suppose we need to jump somewhere, I suppose. If we jump, that's going to take 100 Tillium. I suppose we can wait. So the build ships are going to take 3 turns to be done. Was 3 turns, wasn't it? Yeah. There's no point rushing it. Let's get them done. Oh boy. 421 tillium. How big is this? Thing is, I need to know, do we have any intelligence on? I mean, I've got some tillium to rush. That's going to take 380, then another further 100 to jump. Intelligence? Caprica, Gemini, Pycon, and Tauron. I suppose we really need to go and jump to Pycon, I suppose, and then kind of no. Let's let them come to us. Turn. Let's still continue building up, I think.
New Berserk has been deployed.
Right, Daedalus. Transfer to. So you got 4,000 points. We want the Coius. Weird name, and I. So, 2,250. We transfer to Daedalus, 2,900. Okay, Fleet Group Daedalus now has a better ship selection. Okay, so let's jump to Pycon. It's just 10 tillium now.
Cylon escort group has been detected.
Damn it, it jumped. Alright, let's go to Tauron then. I know this is where we really need to go to. There's Cocalis, which is the next mission?
Without accurate data from Idris, we're stuck relying on these old onboard computers to calculate our FTL jumps. Luckily, I think I've found us an out. There's an abandoned colony halfway between Alpha and Gamma that isn't registering much activity. It should be a relatively safe jump. As long as we're careful with our data, we can take the data list from there to Gamma and back home to Ragnar, hopefully without collecting any moons along the way.
Hopefully. Alright, let us jump then to Cocalis. Cocalis, how Cocalis? I have no idea how the hell you say it. Let's jump. Looks like the Cylons are bugging out. Looks like they don't really have much here, but I'm not saying they don't. We'll see how bad it is out there. Alright, so we've got those like Daedalus to be right in the back. So you guys go there. Berserks. And then Coius in the middle. Hopefully nobody jumps in and destroys each other.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1. Multiple contacts on Dratus, sir. Records show there hasn't been a Tauran presence out here since the war first broke. We can safely assume any Dratus contacts out there are hostile. Blast us away home, Commander.
Away home. Alright, so we're showing at least 2 contacts, possibly more. At some point, these guys are going to stay in their formation.
Understood.
Not really much to do, just basically try and get out there. There's no point even trying to do anything. He's starting to get a little bit. Right, manticores are starting to get a bit too close for comfort. They stay there. Blue formation still looks pretty good, so no idea what I'm seeing. Okay, it looks like we have smaller contacts, possibly raiders.
Launching alert Vipers.
Right. Vipers away. Oh yes. Launch with Vipers.
Launching fighters.
Cryos and Cronus. Launch your Vipers. Ooh, you're getting a little bit too close. Drop you down a bit, Cryos.
Yes, sir.
Drop you out there. Raiders are incoming. We have anti-fighter fire coming in. I want you to.
Squadron
go
target
after
is
that one.
confirmed.
Right, select target of
Yes, sir.
that Raider Squadron. You. After that Raider Squadron. You. Go after that squad. Right, Berserk. Start turning. Tartarus. Still haven't got a Raider slot on what you are. Lancer, go weird. Persis. You'll turn it toward. Berserk. Cryer, sorry, you'll go in that way. Quiz. You're going straight down the middle. There's no point, we don't have Raider slots on anything yet. Alright, so it's a Talon.
Hostile unit identified.
Alright, 2 Talons.
Commander,
Nemesis dropping in.
multiple new Dratus contacts.
It appears someone really doesn't want us leaving Helios Alpha.
Alright, you. Drop. Sorry, not you. Cryos. Drop now. Focus fire. I think these guys got everything else. Set course after that Nimbus to Vipers. Persis. You're going forward. Guided
Yes,
missile
Commander.
on that Talon. And you're going to need
On
to
it,
fire
Commander.
off your guided missile on that Talon. Focus fire on that Talon. Focus fire That Talon just there. You can fire your missiles at that Talon. I hate it when it does that. Focus missiles on that Talon. Right, Cronus, start turning.
Understood.
The pause, I think it is. Right. So. Right. So you're all firing missiles. So hopefully by the time.
Fighter squadron is taking fire.
I know. Okay, so we've got missiles incoming on Cronus. Cronus is going to take missile fight. I can get. Down. Actually, if I do that, it's going to get him out of the way. Persis, start turning that way, mate. Why have you stopped focusing fire? Alright, Vipers are clear to engage. Cronus is going to be dropping. You two are literally going to ram the ship. So I need you to start turning around. Okay, Raiders are almost dead.
Missiles incoming!
Yep, that's the problem. My second set of missiles are incoming. Vipers are engaging Nemesis in the back. Alright, you.
On it, Commander.
Oh, yes, you go in that way. Lancer, turn around that way.
Yes, Commander.
Tartarus, fall back. I don't think Cronus even got a kit. Or actually, if I have you turning back at max turn, you should. Okay, let's focus fire on that Nemesis. Yes. Start turning. Still 3 squadrons of Vipers. Oh, okay, so you're still taking out that Raider squadron right there. Still turn around, Persis, and keep it high. I think everybody's alright.
Daedalus is under attack.
Right, that Talon's gonna die. Right, so we've got 2 Nemesis in the back. Okay, Persis. You're following that one. Press, you're turning around that way. The Vipers are now clear to engage. Looks like all Raiders are down. Right, you 2 go after that. Right, that Talon's gonna die. Right, go after the Nemesis that's coming in towards. I need you,
Understood.
Cronus, to start turning around. This thing's still gonna die, so. So Aquarius and Tartarus, let your rear guns take out that enemy Talon behind you. I want Lancer to start moving on the other Talon over where Persis is. That way we can start kind of fire on the other Talon, and that will be dead. So you'll be locking on fire with these guys. Wow. That Talon is still alive. I cannot believe it. Almost taking a bit of damage. Alright. Cronus. Wait, you need to start turning. Oh, you got a missile.
Yes, Commander.
Fire it at the Talon that's trying to run away. Right.
Understood.
You can start firing at that Nemesis. You can lock on. I want you to start turning that way. Focus fire on the other Nemesis. Those Vipers are still fighting. Right, so you're doing well going that way. So we got. Oh, you got a missile.
Missile tubes prepped.
Lock on that. Prius. No, you're going to be good on the side, aren't you? So, does anybody have any missiles left ready to launch? Prius? No. Oh, Lance. Lancer's got a missile. You can fire that. Persis and Tartarus are going to be firing their missiles. So, everything should be alright.
Berserk is taking damage.
That is Cronus, I do believe. Yep. Cronus has taken a bit of damage. So this thing should be dead in a minute. The Vipers are still engaging now. I think they may be able to take that down. But turn you around. You have taken a bit of
On it, Commander.
damage to the tech bay. I don't know if you can. I want you to turn and quite literally go straight in.
Yes, Commander.
But that Talon's still going. So Persis and Lance were still
Yes,
going
Commander.
that way. Cryus is still. Goyus, no. Cryus, no. Right, nobody's got missiles left, which is not good. Whoa, I've gone really far out of the battle. So, right, that's that Nemesis done. Okay, Vipers have now turned. How is... Okay, engineering on Cronus is not too bad. It does need a little bit of repair work. That Nemesis is out there. She will die.
So say we all.
Boys, start turning.
So say we all.
There's that one. Ooh. Okay, so we just got that Talon that should have missiles hitting it any minute now. And Nemesis, so that one's over there. They're dead. Alright, all Vipers.
Understood.
I'm gonna have 2 squadrons of Vipers go after the Talon that's still left. Then you are going to be going after that Nemesis. I want all 3 of you. I want you to do that. So, okay, so the Nemesis is right there. I'll turn
Yes, sir.
to starboard, Tartarus, Boyus. So it does try and turn around. Let's fire on the Nemesis. Let's just all focus fire on the Nemesis whether you get a chance to fire at all or not. I think everything's now done. And Talon is still alive. I actually can't believe it. Alright. So actually, you go
On it, Commander.
that way, focus fire on the Talon. Everybody focus fire on the Talon now. I know it's going to die, but everybody lock on to the Talon and fly your butt cheeks. Ooh. Daedalus, you can get your hang wave there. Like Koyas, try and cover him off if you can.
Yes, sir. On it, Commander.
Take bait down first. Well, Vipers, ready to engage. You're never going to get into range in time, but you know,
Yes, Commander.
the idea is there. I think just this one final one, and then we might actually leave it on. In a minute. The Vipers clear to engage. Any big ships getting in range, you start lobbing those rounds at that ships. Okay, no, okay. So, does anybody have missiles? Yes, they do.
Missile tubes prepped.
Yep, looks like a lot of ships actually have missile tubes, so it looks like the Talon's starting to turn, so we need to go this way. I could overcharge their engines, but I just don't see
On it, Commander.
I mean, everybody's still clear to engage, so
Subsystem repairs are complete.
good. Alright, it's dead. Good.
All Dratus contacts are clear. We are go to jump to Helios Gamma, sir.
I'll sleep better when I can see the Ragnar clouds again. I don't think I've had more than 4 hours of rack time since Pi gone.
We aren't safe yet. I want the Daedalus in Helios Gamma before we're attacked again.
Yes, Admiral. FTL drives are spooling. Commander, we'll jump on your word.
completed. Let's jump. The music to this game is
What happened
epic.
at PyCon and
Oops.
Caprica is unacceptable. If we're to get a handle on this war, we need offensive forces out there actively repelling these Cylon incursions. Commander, small strike groups may suffice for scouting, but to defend the colonies, we require full capital fleet groups led by officers of Colonial Fleet.
Yep, we do indeed.
I recommend you recruit experienced officers to provide strategic oversight to our fleets.
Sir, one of McKinley's officers survived the attack on PyCon. We could recruit them to help aboard Daedalus.
So apparently we need to recruit him. Damon Greeley, Lieutenant Colonel. Birth Colony of Pike. Commanding Officer +1 CIC subsystem strength, so that'll improve all subsystems. 50 rec points. Yeah, I can live with that.
Once an officer has been recruited, they need to be assigned to the fleet group they will oversee.
Right, so assigned to... Are you... Who are you assigned into?
This officer is experienced enough to be promoted. Hand them their new badge, Commander.
Promotion, okay.
As they become more experienced, officers can choose to focus on fleet-wide tactics or bolster the strength of their personal flagship.
See, this is where I'm kind of forgetting what I'm doing, so... so we've got Command. Command -1, and we've got +2 CIC subsystem strength, so... I can't remember if we can... That's going to take 1,000 feet. I think I'm going to go +2 in CIC subsystem training. Yeah, I can only go down one line.
The presence of a colonial fleet officer at a colony will encourage the local government to pay their Tilium stipend. We didn't create the articles just to have them ignored.
Okay, intelligence. Colonies become fortified with an officer present, so I need to make a fleet, a second fleet, so that we can actually start moving them into position. 45 colony will steadily improve its core rating, and will be less likely to lead 12 colonies alliance. Steadfast and fortified colonies provide more colonial.
Commander, it is your job to keep the Daedalus well-resourced and the 12 colonies defended. I have other business to attend to. Lieutenant Agathon will brief you when I have further commands.
Okay, so basically we're all done now.
We have a new mission, Commander.
Yes, we do. Interference. But that is where we're going to leave it this time. This one was a little bit longer mission, I'll give you that. But what I'm going to try and do on these, we're going to try and do at least 2 missions per go, unless they become really long, then it'll be just 1 mission. That's where I want to do this. I want to play through Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. This is by your viewership. Nobody commented, which was weird. But hey, carry on. It went Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, Dune Spice Wars, funny enough, got more views than Terminator, which was a bit weird. I thought Terminator might do well. That'll be the last one I play out of that 4. Then we'll do the same thing again. The viewership tells me which games I'm going to play next. And one of them might be a Warhammer game next time out, but I don't know yet. Let me get through these first. As I say, that's it for this episode. we're going to leave Daedalus parked at Ocalis, or Ocalis, however the hell you say it, I don't know. But this is where we're going to leave it. Until next time. So say we all.